Good evening and welcome to the Town of Buxton Selectmen Meeting for August 6, 2025. I'll call this meeting to order at 7:02. The first order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of prior meeting minutes for July 30th, 2025.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 5. Discussions held between 4 and 7. At 4 o'clock, Chief Collins came in. At 4:05, we went into executive session, 1 MRSA 4056E, legal. We came out at 4:20. At 4:30, the CEO, Patty McKenna, came in. We just talked about some problem properties that she has sent letters out to get cleaned up. At 5 o'clock and at 5:30, we had 2 different people come in, residents of the town. We talked to them about being on the planning board, and we decided on one, and we'll announce that next week. At 6 o'clock, Mark Woodruff came in. He is on the committee for the removal of the Buxton Dam, Barn Mills Dam, and a couple of the other people that are on that committee. And we just talked. Hollis has 5 members, and we have 5 members. And it looks like the end of August, there's going to be a meeting with Brookfield and these 2 groups. So we're just trying to prepare a little bit, make sure that we had all the questions we wanted to ask, and go from there. At 6:30, Donna and our executive assistant and Bill, our treasurer, they had come in between some of these other meetings, and we also had a resident from 117 coming in and had a question or comment about a culvert on a side road, and we'll be looking into that. Projects and issues, Tom.
Not a lot for me. I did have a conversation with the Public Works Director, Kevin Kimball, today. I also ran into the Public Works Director in the town of Standish, and he was talking about the joint grant that the Standish town manager applied for and got to put the school zone signs up at the middle school. Standish had approached us and asked if we'd be interested in helping them out with those. So those are going up now. That's it for me. Other than that, we did talk a little bit about the equipment going out for bid, so people should be on the lookout for that. We're going to advertise there's some pickups and plow trucks and whatnot, surplus equipment that's going to be advertised for bid in a couple of weeks. So if anyone's interested, they should reach out for information.
Frank.
Yeah, I was, excuse me, I was in the office quite a bit. I was reviewing some background investigations and resumes for individuals that we're looking into for hiring for Public Works. I attended the National Night Out last night. It was a real good turnout. Matter of fact, the Town Farm Park parking lot was filled, and they had to go into the overflow parking lot. The main Forest Service was there with their helicopter. York County Sheriff's Department was there with the command van. Of course, our fire and rescue police and rec people were there. There was games there for the kids. Deputy Chief Ridlin Assistant Chief Ridlin, I'm sorry, was cooking hot dogs for all the kids and the people that were there, and it was a real good turnout. So that's my way.
Good. Chad?
Yeah, just spoke to some residents about the road closure on Route 22. I know the fire department as well has, and police department has a plan of avoiding those areas and alternate routes in the cases of emergency. Did speak to the police chief about a couple other items, and then I had a resident speak, actually two residents speak to me about the new Torrey Hill Park up there at Torrey Hill, and they're more or less the contact person for usage of that. Of course, I directed them to Grace, our our recreation director, so.
Heath?
I also spoke with some residents about the road closure. And then I also, some people about the park. It seems like people are actually gonna start to be able to use this park, and they're gonna enjoy using this park. That's it.
Yeah, I talked to Public Works a little bit about him. He's been looking for some help, and I believe he's found some, which is good for winter. All the equipment has been gone over just about, so that should be all ready. The police department and the Public Works Department are going to start doing more maintenance at Public Works to save us some money. They're going to be changing tires, grease jobs, stuff like that, oil changes. So it should also be quicker and easier. They can just drive down there, or Public Works can come pick it up. I was over to the transfer station, just nosing around. The brush pile looks pretty good this year. In the past, we've had some problems with it, but they redesigned it, and it seems to be working really well. So we'll get a couple of years out of that, hopefully, before we have to grind it. Any old business?
Not that I'm aware of.
New business. The town is making a sealed bid offer for a 1991 GMC Sierra utility truck, a 2005 GMC C8500 plow truck, a 2017 Ford Explorer SUV, a 2006 International 7400 plow truck, 2 storage boxes. They're 44-foot van. Information will be available at the town website, newsfeed. Seals bids must be received at the town hall by August 27th, marked 91 GMC utility truck, 2005 GMC plow truck, 2017 Ford Explorer SUV, and 2006 International 7500 plow truck, or 2 storage trailers. The selectmen reserve the right to reject any bids, and so get your bids in. We want to get this stuff sold.
Alan, you're allowed to have 2 unregistered vehicles in your yard. One of these would make a beautiful lawn ornament. No.
Executive orders. Executive order 2526-0829, an order approving an application for a veterans exemption for map 001A, lot 00680.
Motion approved.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 5. Executive order 2526-0830, an order approving a Victoria license for Jeffin? Jeffin,
I'm not even going to try the last name.
yeah, doing business as DeLorean Incorporated, AKA Yummy's Chinese Restaurant.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? That's 5. Any executive orders by initiative? Accounts payable and payroll warrant. The first one is for last year, 2425-06022, An order approving expenditures is documented in accounts payable 112.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All those in favor? That's 5, and that amount is $10,104.48. Executive Order 25260827, an order approving expenditures is documented in payroll warrant number 10.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All those in favor? That's 5. And that amount was $129,101.95. Executive Order 25260828, an order approving expenditures is documented in accounts payable warrant 11.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All those in favor? That's 5. That was $1,002,875.45, and the biggest chunk of that is for the school. 860,
Right around there.
864,000, something like that. The next meeting of the boards. This next selectmen meeting will be Wednesday, August 13th, 2025 at 7 PM. The next planning board meeting will be held on Monday, August 11th, 2025 at 7 PM. Any other business?
Yep.
Public questions and comments?
Hi, Ellen, well, somebody was very tall. Ellen Dakotas. I have several things that I'd like to ask or comment on. Wearing my hat as the Director of Aging in Buxton, I just want to give you an update. We were delivering 90 boxes of food each month, and it has been cut back to 80. By the federal government. So far, we are still meeting the needs of those people. We unfortunately just will not be able to advertise to get more people who might need the food unless we put them on a waiting list. But things change, so maybe I just hope the boxes keep coming. We are finding that there are more people requiring many more services to be able to remain in their homes, which is what our organization is designed to help with. So I think it's important that we just recognize how needy many of the residents in this town are. Many more are homebound, and home services are short on staff. So people are in their homes sometimes for several days without the care that they should be receiving. And so we're trying to jump in a little bit to see what we can do within the scope of our group. We are going to have a table at the Dorcas Fair. So, I would invite people to come over and talk to the volunteers who are going to be at the table. We're always looking for more volunteers to provide rides, or I think now we're going to be asked to provide some services within the home, not equal to a home care agency, but some things that people need to be able to stay there. Okay. Now I'll switch my hats. If someone were running for a select board position, is there an orientation that takes place to explain what the job is?
No.
No? Oh. How does one know what to do? Reading?
On the job training.
By reading what? Is there something that people read, or just talking to all of you at meetings?
Do you mean once you get elected? Just talk, just talk.
Just
talking,
talk
yeah.
before.
Same way, I mean, that's how it was when I got elected the first time as well, kind of just got a little rundown. This is kind of the weekly things we have to sign and look over, and this is where the correspondences file is, and
Okay.
most of the weekly stuff we do is in the baskets, and they get passed around desk to desk every week, put in front of you, so you look through it and sign the warrants and read through the correspondence, and
Do that.
then the rest of it's on the fly, whatever comes about, so.
Okay, thank you.
MMA also has a few classes that you can take online that I took when I was elected.
Right.
And there is also a manual that different aspects of the job that we do that they can read.
Here, in
Here at
the
the town
town?
office, yes.
Okay, thank you.
So, to speak up on that, so I'm actually, since I'm new to the board, I'm actually reading the manual now, and I am signed up for some of the online classes coming
Okay.
up, so.
Thank you. Through MMA, did you say?
Yep.
Yes, thank you. Okay, great. Are there any town ordinances about door-to-door salespeople in the town?
I don't know, I just send them right to your house when they, no,
No, not you, I wouldn't let you.
no.
No, no, there have been two companies, if you will, apparently being represented, and, but they walk through the neighborhoods without any
Yeah,
vehicle, or they have no concept of showing their credentials. They just come to the door and want to sell things, and I just think it's not
Yeah.
one of the better things.
yeah, I'm trying to think I suppose if you don't have a no trespassing sign or anything, it's.
What are they selling?
One has been coming several years in a row with an insecticide of some sort. And the latest was Anderson Windows. No, I did call Anderson Windows to see, and they said that they do
Yeah.
have this as a procedure, but,
There was children's books a few years ago that stopped by our place.
I do know, like, in the past, I mean, people go around like Jehovah's Witnesses and people giving away Bibles and things of that nature. But they used to go to the police department and say, hey, look, we're going to be in the area, this is the area we're going to be in. Most of the people have credentials and they show the credentials.
right,
I'd be a little leery of somebody that was coming to my door that didn't have credentials. And in that case, you can always call the police department, hey, look, there's somebody going through the neighborhood knocking on doors, and they'll send an officer out just to check and make sure everything's okay.
I told them that it was going on, and then I called Anderson Windows
Yep.
to see. So, but I didn't know if there was an ordinance. Someone had said I should put up a sign that says no soliciting. I didn't know if there was a guideline in the town, though.
I don't believe
I don't think
so.
there is.
I don't think so.
I don't remember seeing it.
Well, maybe it could be considered. Okay, so with the Eco Main Board, when you go to those meetings, will you then come back and report at this meeting to people?
Heath and I will both be going,
Oh, good.
and if there's something important, we will definitely report on it,
How often will those take place, do you know?
once a month.
Once a month? Oh. Okay. Okay, and I learned today the person who will be in charge of general assistance is coming on board soon.
Yes, Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll probably want to familiarize when for referring residents that some may qualify, that should be a good, maybe grab some cards and such once we get those printed up. And
Yes, thank you, I will do that. And hopefully, yeah, it goes both ways, because I have a feeling we need to start getting ready for winter, because I think people are already bringing up that topic for me, and I think it would be good if we could address it before the middle of what happened last winter. It was the middle of the winter. People were calling with no heat or furnaces in the middle of the night, so.
And especially with that Keep the Heat On fund, there's a lot of help available that we've got, you know, and,
Right. What I found out, though, is if the person's furnace is broken,
oh, okay.
they're not eligible for the fuel. But nobody is helping them fix the furnace.
Furnace, yeah.
So that they're
I
caught
gotcha.
in the, you know, that's a catch-22,
Yeah,
that's the expression.
yeah.
So I'm trying to see what we can do, because people are hurting. Things are very, very expensive for people right now. Okay, I just have two more things. Brookfield, oh, the Brookfield meeting, will that be a meeting possibly open to the public? With the two committees, or do they meet separately and then
They're gonna
open
meet,
it?
it's gonna be as a group,
Those two groups, but,
those two groups, yes.
I mean, I can't imagine it would be a
You wouldn't
closed-door
be-
meeting. Yeah.
We don't even know when it's gonna be
Gonna happen
yet,
yet.
so,
okay, so we can follow up whether it's open to the public?
yeah,
Okay,
Supposed to be the 26th, right?
it's supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
But we don't know where or what time.
the 26th of August?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Okay, one more thing. Will any of the department heads be coming back to report at these meetings, like they were doing for a while?
The quarterly reports? We should be starting that back up, yes.
In the fall, which
Yeah.
was, after Labor Day, we'll probably start.
Okay, great. I think that was really informative for people, because that's a big way for people to find out what's going on. Thank you. Any questions about aging before I sit down? Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? Questions or comments? Hearing none, I will call for adjournment at 7:25.
So moved.
All those in favor? That's 5. Have a safe week.